What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Out of the Furnace. Out of the Furnace, of course, stars Christian Bale, Casey Affleck, Forest Whitaker, Zoe Saldana, Willem Dafoe, Woody Harrelson, and wow, that is a hell of a cast, first off, and it's directed by Scott Cooper. And the story of Out of the Furnace is about two brothers, Christian Bale and Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck is a soldier. He keeps going on tours, and basically when he gets back, he just has nothing going for him, and just to get some extra money, he does like underground, well, not bare knuckle fighting, but you know, just underground fighting. And Christian Bale is his older brother who's just trying to reestablish himself. He's got a girlfriend, which is Zoe Saldana. He's just trying to get, you know, reestablished, but then of course something happens where he gets thrown into jail, and once he gets out, you know, stuff starts getting kind of bad. Casey Affleck's character gets into a fight, you know, betting fight, underground fighting match where, well, he did it with the wrong people, which is Woody Harrelson. And yeah, shit hits the fan, and now Big Brother has to come to the rescue. Now, what did I think of Out of the Furnace? I thought it was a decent movie, actually. It was nothing spectacular. It had the same formula of, you know, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happens. But I must say, a lot of the things that happen you don't really expect to happen. Like, when you watch the trailer, you go, oh, okay, I have this movie figured out. No, you don't. They throw some curveballs, which I liked about this movie, and it's very performance-driven, obviously. We got all these, you got Academy Award winner who's the lead, and everybody else except for Zoe Saldana, she'll have her time. They've all been nominated for Oscars, so I mean, that's what this is all about. The camaraderie between Bale and Affleck are really good, and it's kind of funny. Get the old Batman with new Batman's brother. Oh, that's precious. But they both do a phenomenal job. But I must say, Woody Harrelson's performance, wow, I actually thought he did a lot better, a little bit better than Bale. Yeah, and he's a fucking dick. I mean, he's a dick in this movie, and I thought just the way he was probably the best performance, in my opinion. I thought when he was on screen, he totally took over. He outdid everybody. It's just, but he was just there. He just did a good job. And you know, the story really shows you too, you know, because obviously it's around Casey Affleck's character, who is, you know, he goes on these tours, sees disturbing shit, you know, over in Iraq, and you know, he even talks about the stuff that he sees, and then comes back, and it's just like, okay, well, we'll call you when we'll send you over again. It just comes to show you that it's just like, man, it's sad that these ridiculously piece of shit celebrities that are just whores and whatnot are getting riches and riches and riches, while these young soldiers that have their life ahead of them get sent over to these just grueling areas and see just some disturbing shit, and then they just come back home and they're forgotten about. Not even, it's just, it's pretty sickening how ass backwards things are. If a soldier had to endure like shit like that, he should be set for the rest of his life. There should be some kind of funding where he's just set for the rest of his life. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's just ridiculous, because I even have friends that right after high school, they got shipped out overseas, and then when they came back, there were different people, and the shit that they saw was like, I mean, I cringed listening, and it's pretty disturbing how things are. I also have a dad that's in the military. Thankfully, he didn't really have to do any of that. He went over one time, but he didn't have to be out there on the front lines. You know, luckily, thankfully that he didn't have to do that. It just kind of shows you that, man, why aren't these soldiers getting treated a lot better? But that's just my opinion. My only gripes about the movie would probably be it is a little slow paced. And the way everything, the resolution of everything, the way it kind of wraps up, I wish it kind of did a different way. But like I said, this thing kind of throws little curveballs. You don't expect stuff to happen. You're like, wow, what the, okay. So that would be my only gripe, and people might just say like, oh, it's a slow-paced movie. It is. So, I mean, it's not one of those movies that you just rush out to see. Go see it right now, oh my God. It's not really at all. I mean, it's definitely a movie worth seeing, because it's gritty, it's very performance-driven, awesome performances. No complaints on any of the performance of any of the actors. But, you know, if you don't want to go see it in theaters, yeah, see it on video, you know? It's really one of those, like, yeah, go see it if there's really nothing else that excites you, or just wait till it comes out on video. There you go. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys saw it down below in the balls area, what'd you think of it? What'd you think of the performances, the story, all that stuff? And hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Well, I'm David, the Film Junkie, and I brought you a film review of Out of the Furnace. Yeah, you really shouldn't be in a furnace. Oh, hot.